Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Dr. Diane talking today about the story of sexual shame. So I want to start with talking about how sexual shame is actually built into our medical language and our anatomy. So what I mean by this is going to take me to a short anatomy lesson, but hang with me, I'm going somewhere here. So to the clitoris as well as to the penis, we have nerve, artery, and vein known as the pudendal nerve, artery, and vein. If we actually break down the Latin root of this word to pudenda, it translates as thing to be ashamed of. So here in our body, we have medically named part of our body that is the thing to be ashamed of. So sexual shame, if you're having any sort of shame around sexuality, in part it could be due to the way that this has been integrated into our language, into our culture, that these are body parts to be ashamed of, versus these are body parts that should be used in ways that are respectful and that they're powerful and they're also beautiful. So if you're having a level of shame, right? So shame is an important thing to talk about because all emotions have purposes, right? So shame is in our culture, it's in our human existence so that we can realize if we did something that maybe harmed somebody and we feel bad about, right? That emotion is a flag to say, hey, I wasn't on track there. Sometimes. But sometimes if we've been made to feel ashamed of something that is not wrong and something that is not bad, that feeling can still be weighing on us. And so a lot of this, I think in healing from shame, it's always important to be working with a therapist that can guide us through our emotions appropriately. But if you are having sexual shame, one of the reasons I wanted to make this video is to start to begin to soften that, right? To start to begin to soften this idea around shame, to let people know and understand that you're feeling that it's built into our language. And so part of repatterning that is repatterning the mind to start to understand that this is a beautiful thing, that this is something that is, as long as done with respect and consent, is a really beautiful thing that has not only health benefits, but relationship benefits, right? For some people, spiritual benefits. So that's really the first step I would take in if you're feeling shame around consensual, respectful sex and you're still feeling this internal shame, is realize that there's been a lot of programming around us and it might take some time and it might take the help of working with somebody professional to really begin to unwind it. But I do think, like I said, part of it really comes down to starting to work with that belief and starting to really see this as a beautiful thing that, as long as we're doing it in all the ways I mentioned, is something that is not to be ashamed of. Please do subscribe if this has been helpful. Please do share this channel with your friends. I'm Dr. Diane. I'll see you in another video.